Hello, yes, it's Joe here for JOYRIDER TV. Today I'm going to be telling you about the online training course Road to Gold and what my experience has been like with that course. In my catamaran racing experience, I've always kind of felt like I've been underperforming. When I saw Road to Gold advertised, I thought, perfect, this could be exactly what I need to give my racing a boost, and perhaps I could even get some ideas for future JOYRIDER TV videos from that. Silky smooth. We're going to look at, is it really helpful? Who is it for? And how much experience do you need before starting the course? Road to Gold is an online course which takes you through every aspect of competitive sailing, self-coaching and preparation for going to events. It takes the form of a Q&A style chat between sailing journalist Andy Rice and Olympic and America's Cup sailing coach Hamish Wilcox. He's possibly one of the most experienced racing coaches out there. Road to Gold brings Olympic level training strategies to recreational sailors who want to do better and are willing to put some time into that. The course is split into 12 modules, starting from choosing the right boat, fitness, boat handling, maintenance, and then moving on to modules on speed, starting, tactics, and strategy. We take a good look at what's most important when going to a new venue: the wind, waves, and current, and anything that might affect your outcome on the race course. And then it finishes off with the process that you should take when you're actually going to your event. As a bonus, as well as the modular course, Road to Gold features weekly Q&As with some of the all-time greats of sailing boat racing. So what did the course do for me? Well, the first thing it actually did is it put me in a totally different mindset when it came to thinking about racing. Before, when I was going to an event, I would just go through the motions, no real difference. Perhaps before going to the event, I'd go out sailing when it's 25 knots a couple of times, just because that's what I like to do. What Road to Gold did is put me in a more professional and structured mindset, where I actually had exercises to practice on the water before going to the event. Somebody once said, if you keep doing the same things, you're going to keep getting the same results. And for a lot of sailing boat racers, I believe that is what is happening. If you're always ending up mid-fleet, unless you change something, you're not going to move up the fleet, maybe very gradually. So did it actually work for me at the Worlds last year? I would have to say up to a point, yes. By the time we went, I'd only got as far as the module on starting, and our starts was certainly the most consistent that we've ever had. So that was definitely an improvement, having completed that section of the course.
11, 10, 9, 8, coming up, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2.
There's a lot of self-coaching exercises which will drill deep into your weaknesses. You should train during training time, not during the regatta. Who is it for? If you already race and you're not hitting the front of the fleet, this is really going to help. It's not by any means an introduction to racing. You'll find that on JOYRIDER TV. There's an absolute ton of information here, and in the introduction video, Andy says that you should take notes throughout the process. I can tell you, I'm really glad that I did take notes, because there is so much information there, and all of it is really valuable stuff. I think if you invest at least a week for each module, the whole course will of course take you 12 weeks to complete. Just watching the videos and taking notes aren't going to give you the full boost up the fleet. You're going to need to implement the training suggested in the course out on the water to achieve the biggest gains. So, is Road to Gold the ultimate race training course available online? I'd have to say yes, as long as you are willing to put the work in. You can't just put it on kind of like a podcast, maybe listen to it in the car and expect to have that big boost in your racing. You are actually going to need to take notes, get out on the water, implement the training, and by doing that, yes, you should see significant improvements. If this all sounds interesting to you and you want to find out more, just check out the link in the description below. It will give you a discount on the full course, but also it will give you some free content to have a look at before you pull the trigger and sign up for the course. I think it's a great way of getting up the fleet, so do check it out, and I will be back soon with some more. Thank you very much.